Good morning, good morning, good morning on this beautiful, beautiful Friday morning. TGIF, you're back. Cody Kingston getting ready to hit this beautiful Friday. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day, beautiful morning. We're here with nothing but positivity, inclusion, no divisive talk, straight inclusion. Unless you have a mind as a pompous ASS, then we don't have nothing to say to you. But anyway, I hope everything. Kingston, right now, you're seeing a live feed of Kingston rearranging his whole room.
I don't really have anything to rearrange. I just
Kingston's side job is he's a professional organizer.
What do they call that? I don't know.
Organizer.
Oh shit! That's what's
I was up all night with my neck, man. I have these discs in my neck herniated. I get pain sometimes. It just runs all the way down, man. It doesn't stop.
So what other kind of hardware do you have in your body? Like, but your neck, anything in your back?
Okay. What did you say? I'm sorry. I have metal on my back. I have metal on my leg. I have I'm like the Bionic Man. Barbie, good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day. To me, like you just said, I like what you just said, man. Talk with the people for the beginning, have a little conversation really before we get started. But I do gotta ask you one thing, bro. What's it gonna take for people to get over the selection on both sides and to move on? And let's get this country back on its
Well, there's going to be percentages of people that won't be able to move on, people that probably want to move on, but just like aren't fully able to. And then you're going to have people that are kind of sore sports and, very good, 1050.
We're $1,050 for Make the Wish. And I want to thank all you people who donated, man. I have everything documented, and the day that we do our thing, I will have a list, if you want me to say your name yet.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like Kingston, the thing is with this election, the reason why I'm so tired of hearing it is because obviously we voted for Trump. Other people didn't. I don't want to fight with people and argue, but I'm sick of every day. I got to hear this every day. I got to hear this Sonny Liston or the chick on The View talking about, oh, they're racist. Oh, they're demagogues. It's about misogyny. It's about this and that. Like, come on, man. Like when Biden won, I didn't do all that. He was my president.
Trust me. The thing is, it's just
no. PDS.
Sore sports, Sore.
I didn't realize. Hey, allegedly, I didn't realize that Trump derangement syndrome was. I mean, I knew it was a big thing, but look, I look at it this way. Let me repeat this again. Whoever you vote for, God bless. But stand on it. Stand who you vote for. If you voted for her and you feel like the world's coming to an end, I watch all these TikTok and all these people. I'm not on TikTok. I watch through Facebook. I'm like, man, what is Steve? Yeah. Hey, you Irish prick, you. You know what they say about a 7-course Irish meal, Kingston? 6-pack and a potato. It's like, you know what it says when that toilet flushes? Irish. Hey, I've been getting the Italian jokes my whole life, man. The Irish dudes are some of my best friends, man. We became real tight. All I'm saying is don't tell me that what I voted for, what I believe in is wrong because, the critical race theory was rejected. Transgender, rejected. War, rejected. Our economy, rejected. Everything was a referendum on the last president. Nobody needs to fight. Get over and move on.
I think Trump's slogan should have been, make common sense available again. Easy. How you doing, brother? How you doing, Sessa? Good morning.
The only thing I'm saying is, look, me and Aunt, we grew up a little, we're Italian, so his parents from Italy, mine, we grew up culturally very different than a lot of people. If you grew up in your house, your parents are from Italy, they talk Italian. Man, shit, I know Aunt didn't even talk till he was a couple, 5, 6, however it went. But my thing is this, right? Why? Yeah, canceling classes. And look, this is the problem, man. I was a youth coach 23 years. Why are we making these kids feel like they need a pity party or they need a hug? Man, get up, get over yourself. This is what's wrong with these people, man. They think everybody wants what they want. And the thing is, I'm not here to fight with these people. I respect what they believe. I'm not going to force nothing down your throat. Don't force it down mine. But when it comes to the kids and friends, these so-called friends that everybody thinks that they have, and then you realize, oh, these internet folk are not your friends, or, I met this guy or this girl and, everything's cool, and all of a sudden they turn on me. I mean, the thing is, when you come up in life, you're going to be disappointed. People are going to disappoint you. If your parents or whoever raised you didn't tell you that the majority of your life might be a disappointment, then they really didn't have your best interest at hand. Look, there's always going to be obstacles. If Kamala would have won, we would have been sitting here moving on with our life. I'm not going to sulk and I need a hug or a teddy bear. I would wish her good luck and move on. These people can't do it. It's the same thing in 2016. And I didn't want to talk about this today, but I have to because me and you talked this morning. Why do I got to be called a racist, a demagogue? All you people that voted, whether you like the guy or not, I understand. I really do if you don't like him. But don't tell me because I voted for him that I'm a racist. I had somebody, I'm not going to say who, somebody close to me and my family, I was on the phone with yesterday, I forgot to tell you this, told me, you voted for that guy, you're the reason why that this country is going to go to crap. I'm like, what? Like, the unemployment, the jobs. His administration, Sleepy Joe, they faked 900,000 jobs. And if you look at the last job report before this election, it was 12,000 jobs. That's jobs for a small city. All I'm saying is this. Stop telling me that I'm the bad guy. Stop telling me, Kingston, and people like us, we're the boogeyman. I think if anything,
I agree.
Real quick, though, we've showed you guys that we are impartial. We don't care. I will treat a Trump supporter the same way I'll treat a Kamala supporter. I don't have to agree with them. But then all they have is, Kingston, why do they call us racists and demagogues? What is it with that, man?
I
mean,
it's just, dude.
Hello, Miss Lance.
I just try to find comfortability in myself because I know even people close to me, like, people are going to say things that I don't like or I don't agree with either. But I don't want to always be thinking about it and tripping on it. So I just chalk it up to people are going to be people, assholes are going to be assholes. I just don't want to let it affect me that much, No.
But I will say this, though, and allegedly, I'm so glad you brought this up.
You're absolutely right. I just chalk it up as, it's a shame because you can't force anybody to,
I didn't call nobody that. Although the thing is it's funny because I watched. Let me just show you this woman, man. I got to play her because I think she's part of the problem. Now, the thing is this, allegedly, the reason why Casey's not surrendering is because he's been part of that political machine for so long. I'm in Philadelphia. Let me tell you, crime is up like crazy. Every pistol that these kids have a switch on it means they shoot 30 rounds at one shot. There's no respect. Everything is go to the gun. Casey hasn't done shit. He voted for boys that play in women's sports, man. He voted for the critical race theory.
I can't even believe that some of these things that are issues in our country are even issues. Like the whole boys playing in girls' sports, the whole transgender stuff. I just really can't even believe these are talking points and actual discussions. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is this, though, everybody told us don't have this conversation on here. Don't talk politics, religion. We're not bashing anybody. What I'm saying is this, plain and simple. Kingston, I think you'll agree with me.
I'm not even a Republican.
Yeah, I'm more.
I definitely lean that way over the course of the past 8 years because I call it how I see it. And I'm just, straight up honest. I just call it how I see it. But that's the truth. I'm not even a Republican. I'm independent. But I definitely lean far right, and I'm just honest. So, hey, what's the?
At the end of the day, my thing is this: if they came to me and say, "Yo, he's only in office because of his dad," Who's I don't know what you talking. Oh, Casey. Fucking right. Freaking
What's
right.
that? Is that a
No, Casey. Casey's dad was a politician too.
what state is this?
Yo, let me tell you something about Philadelphia, Anthony. And you can verify this. We have one of the largest grocery price hikes in the country. And all this talk, let me tell you about Josh Shapiro. The cops love him. He's a moderate. No, he's not. Josh Shapiro is to the far left. And if he ran with her, he wouldn't have made her win Philadelphia. She might have won Philadelphia, but look what he did. Look, this is all I'm saying. And this is why people shouldn't be mad. To all the people on the left that are about DEI, inclusion, diversity, and anti-race, look at the majority of people. He got 41% of the Spanish vote. He got 15% African-American vote. He's got Chinese, he's got Indian, he's got Jews, he's got everything. Like,
hey, I'll be back. I gotta fix my
people spoke up. People rejected the last 4 years. Why is it so hard to move on? Because it's so hard to move on because these guys act like they're all friends, they're all cool, and the minute somebody doesn't agree with them, they bash them, they cancel them, and that's the shit that I can't sit back, man. I didn't talk the whole election. I let you know I was voting for because I'm an open book. But like when you go see these kids in hospitals, Make-A-Wish or Shriners or John Hopkins, wherever these people go, you know, you see everybody wanting the same thing: care to be good, kids to get better, and to have a happy outcome. You don't see people in an emergency room talking about Trump or Kamala because there's a different agenda. Most politicians prey on people because people are not, and I don't want to say intelligent, but I'm saying when it comes to policy, people don't do their homework. They listen to sound bites. You know, Trump supporters are wrong. Her supporters are wrong. A lot of people. I'm wrong. Everybody's wrong. But the accountability thing is what they don't do. They will not realize that the reason why they lost the election is because they put forward bad policies and it didn't work. They keep saying Biden's out there yesterday saying this is going to be the best economy ever. Trump's, first off, the American people rejected his economy. Now he say Trump's going to, when it goes good, Trump's inheriting my what's the name? My policy. What people don't realize, and I think another reason why I think they're slackies, Joe Biden and his administration, you got China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, and maybe one other country that's together now. China's on the verge of invading Taiwan. Trump doesn't have an easy task, man. There's a lot going on. But I want to talk about Elon Musk because, and I'll let you can go off of that. His daughters or his son, whatever, is transgender. This guy is with Trump. He doesn't think kids should be exposed to this, man. Supposedly he signed a piece of paper. He didn't know what was up, and boom, his son went and got surgery. His daughter.
Yeah,
hey, JJ.
It wasn't explained to. Hey, good morning, JJ. But yeah, it wasn't.
JJ, sorry for your loss, man. The dog. God bless.
Puppy.
Yeah, come on, hurry up.
Puppy passed on. I'm real sorry.
Yeah, she didn't want him because he's Jewish, man. That's the real deal. Let's tell the people. Say hi real quick. Hello.
Yeah.
Say hi, everybody. Yeah, everybody. Say have a good day. Say God bless. What'd you spill on your shirt? All right, come on.
Man, she's
a little bit, all right?
She's so cute. I hope I get to maybe meet that little one.
She's funny, man. She's real cool.
Always got a little smile on her face, man.
Yeah, she knows until she doesn't want to do something. You know what, Barbie? I have to say, I don't believe that. I think that's like hyperbole. And look, Elon's on our side, but this is what they have to say. You know, the thing is this: the minute we start fracking, we have more. Look, we were the number one exporter in energy in this country. We have more reserves in this country than Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, and all of them.
All of them combined, yeah.
What's up, Michael? How you doing, brother? God bless, man.
How you doing, Blade? Good morning,
yes.
Tiffany.
No, Miss Lance, I seen all these people crying and going crazy. Like, we didn't do that when Biden won. My people in my family are staunch Trump supporters, and they don't want to hear nothing. And I know people on the left that are the same way. Man, look, grow up. It's not that serious, man. But I'll tell you what, though, when people don't acknowledge the American people, they didn't look. When Biden came into office, people still didn't vote for open borders. They thought this guy was a moderate, he was a Catholic, and he was going to govern the way a moderate should. And he did the opposite. He was so worried about the left vote. That's why this is going on in Israel like that. But I'm going to tell you, man, and Barbie, this is my take on this, and everybody in here. I'm a faith guy. There was only one candidate that can bring that to me, and that's Donald J. Trump. And I'll tell you right now, I like to say Merry Christmas. I don't push my faith on people. If you don't want to believe, that's your business. But there's still over 1 billion Catholics, Christians, Muslims, Jews. He got every dynamic. Everybody voted for this guy. That is called an American mandate. The House, the Senate, the presidency. That means people are voting for his agenda. And that's what they want to see implemented. Stop with the crying and the hugs and this and that. Man, get over it. You're showing yourself weak and you're raising your kids weak. And this is why these kids need Ritalin, they need Adderall, they need depression medicine, because rather than to be confident, you let these kids be cocky. And then when it's time to be confident, they don't know how to act because they're always on the defense. See, that's the difference. And I believe I could speak being a single father and being a coach. But, you know, if you want to make America great again, whether you like his term or not, his terminology, you have to do what the people wanted. They voted for this guy. Everybody, not just white people. As a matter of fact, I think he got less white people. Look, 80 million people vote. You got to give them that mandate, and you got to get shit done on day one. I don't believe a recession's coming.
I love how when they say, you know, just because just because you're white and you don't go to college makes you uneducated. You know, like the white uneducated male or the white.
Well, here's the thing, Kingston. They keep saying that, the left, but here's what they're not telling you, though. Look. You know what, Barbie?
Hey,
with all due respect, January 6th is fresh. That was one day. You know what's more fresh to me? Every city that was burned down when they had the riots going on after the George Floyd and BLM and all that carnage they did in cities and police stations. Nobody talks about that. Nobody went to jail for that. January 6th, the feds will go read that report. The feds were telling people, come in, come in. It was a setup, man.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, the people didn't like what I'm not with the January 6th, but I'm for peaceful protest. But I don't think you can say January 6th without saying the BLM riots, because it's not about black. It's not about that. Where's BLM at this election cycle? Nobody heard of them, right? The 4 people who run it are what? White women. The rich. Everybody who is at the top.
And they're lesbians also.
Not
like I said yesterday, I love lesbians. But they're just, I'm pretty sure the 2 women that started it are a couple or they're, you know.
No, hey, I love Barbie speaks her mind, man. That's what we need here.
You know what's funny too?
Look how she can say that respectfully and say what she feels. And I can say what I feel. And I love it, man, because we need a conversation. We need people. First off, stop thinking everybody's your friend, number 1. Number 2, let people tell you what they feel. Listen to them. Then if you want to say your opinion, do that. But stop negating people's feelings, man. I don't like that. Everybody's, but not when I see kids crying and women crying and men crying over an election. Like there's a fentanyl crisis. There's tranks. There's 400,000 kids that are lost at the border. Almost 800,000. They don't know where they're at. There's murders in this country. There's so much going on. But the one thing I will say to everybody in this chat, you don't have to believe this, but I do. The hand of God smacked this election down and made everybody go one way and see that this is what needs to be done. Because if the devil was really in charge, this election would have went a different way. Because think about it. The Democrats are connected to what party now? The elites. She raised $1 billion. She spent $350 million on abortion ads when Trump spent $35 million trying to get 1 point across. To me, like, this is what we settle for. Look, a woman can do whatever you want. That's your body. My thing is, if I feel a certain way, I can't say what I feel. Like, If you don't want to be a Christian, don't be that. You don't want to be Muslim, don't be that. Whatever you want to do for you. If you want to speak up, do it respectfully. That's all I'm saying, man.
Oh, what I was going to point out, and I don't know, I think I heard that in 3 months from now, they have to,
Barbie is family here, man. I look forward to her commentary, man, because she keeps it real, and I love it. And even if we disagree, she's so respectful. Barbie, thank you for being here, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. Yeah, no, I know. I don't like January 6th. I never said that. Hey, Barbie, I think that this is why I'm trying to have the discussion, because I think that we should all get back to this place where, look, forget pointing the finger, man. Accountability. Right now, the thing is, Trump's not going to govern, and they said before he's going to lock everybody up. He's going to do this. Look, man, we were doing good when this guy was president, man. Our military was strong. He rebuilt the military. Look at the direct contrast. Biden comes in office. He cuts we're the number one source of energy. He cuts that right off. And what's he do to the border? Opens it up. Why do they open the border? For 2 reasons. For votes, and they feel like sooner or later that money's going to stimulate the economy and put different dynamics in neighborhoods to where the voting dynamic change. Look, this thing, we could talk all day. I'm just saying that, all these people in here, I really respect it, because especially like people who speak their mind, man. Kingston, what do you think about that?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's how you kind of come further along, and you kind of come to not necessarily an agreement, but you come to a compromise. You come to an understanding.
I love Barbie.
That's what we all need to do. Not a lot of people are willing to do that. I guess since the person we voted for
read that
came into fruition, and the guy we voted for, it came to it happened. So I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
But the thing is this, though, bro. Let me just break it down this way. For 4 years, I've been watching kids leave sports because of girls playing.
January 6th, that's when Trump's going to be coming into the White House, and they have to do the transition. I think it falls on January 6th in 90 days.
No, inauguration is the 20th.
The 20th. All right.
The 20th.
They do something, though, on the 6th. I heard that. Someone was like, oh, it's crazy irony because on January 6th, they have to start, switching the presidents in the White House. Maybe it's 2 weeks after the 6th, then they said.
It's crazy, too? Like, why can't people talk like Barbie and us? Like, just have a conversation, man. Like, Barbie, I will say this, though. I will disagree with you on one thing. If you believe, or anybody else believes, that there's not one machine, I'm not saying Democrat or Republican, but go look at there's a movie on Netflix right now called The Family. Go watch that, and you'll see who really runs this country. Look, this country was founded on Judeo-Christian values. We became only this country. All these people said they're moving. Where are you going to go? You can't go to China. You can't go to Mexico. What country can you go to get citizenship or walk over the border? They reject you. They don't want you. They don't like Americans anywhere in the world. We are the most, we give the most.
Accepting and open people,
Philanthropy. All we do is drop shit all over. And I'll tell you another thing, too.
If we're such a bad area and such a bad part of the world and all
why does everybody want to come here?
Flooding to try to get up in here. I know. I was just about to ask if Lee was.
Hey, what's up, brother? Lee's a good dude, man.
Hope you're doing good, buddy.
They're all good, man. They're all good people here, man.
Oh, they got their picture up? That's cool. Now, that's cool when people do that.
What happened to Mike the other night? I didn't see it. Did you see it?
You could put a face to the name. I like that.
Oh, look who's
like
here.
A really nice couple.
And. Wait, what happened to Mike, man? Ball. I heard something, but I have no clue. He did his show. I'm guessing somebody was talking a little crap. Yeah, Steve, what happened, brother?
It's gonna happen.
Landed the free, home of the brave, man. Look, all I'm saying is I would always look. Let me just put it this way: if I'm running down the street and I see a car getting ready to blow up, and Kamala Harris is in there, I'm going to break the window and get her out. If I seen Trump in there, I would do the same thing. My political views doesn't change my heart. You dig me? Like, That's the good thing about this republic, democracy, whatever they call it. But I'm just saying, Barbie, the only thing I hate is I hate being called a racist, a demagogue. We're stupid if we voted for Trump. I mean, I know doctors, lawyers, I know people. I know a guy who went to Notre Dame, another guy went to Princeton. It's just crazy, man. Oh, he brought somebody else on? Who was it? Look at Steve said, I only heard the gossip. I went to watch more. Oh, shit, for real?
Oh, Lisa Ann is in here?
Barbie, what happened?
I didn't see your comment. How you doing, girl? Hope everything's good down in Texas.
Hey, Steve, I got a friend of mine who's a Democrat in Philly.
Notre Dame, baby.
His brother's a politician, man, and they're pretty big down in Philly. There's actually 7 delegates in Philly. My boy Jimmy's one, his brother Emmett. They love Notre Dame. You would think these guys went there the way, man. Notre Dame football, forget it.
That's my middle name is Rudy.
Is it?
Nah.
Yeah.
It's Rufus. And I got that toothpaste.
Sessa, all we had as kids growing up, we had Joe Paterno. And that image of him letting that Sandusky touch them kids, man.
Oh, yeah.
I lost all respect. Fuck Joe Paterno. I'm saying that right here, right now. Fuck Joe Paterno.
Yeah.
For real. He should have stopped that shit.
How can somebody be a legend and they were kind of letting things like that occur in their locker
he brought
room?
them on.
Unreal.
Yeah. Yo, hey, listen, Steve.
I
the
should
same way you
get that tattoo.
You can't be from Philly without knowing 5 guys in your family with an Italy boot tattoo on their calf. It just don't work that way. Okay, cool. I'll give it to him.
Hey, where's that picture? You guys at a casino or something like that?
Who? This one?
Lee Lance and Tiffany.
Yeah, where are you guys at in that picture? They're a great couple, man.
Yeah,
I love
the casino. Is that Foxwoods or
said
Mohegan?
mix, not mix.
Someone tried to say that Trump allowed more. What's POC?
No, he didn't. He didn't. And I'll tell you another thing Trump did too, Barbie, that they never give him credit for. Mr. Racist, demagogue, homophobe.
Didn't he pardon?
And this is just a part of him, Barbie. I know.
Oh,
but look at all the people. The first step back, the second step. Look at he secured money for black colleges for 10 years. Every president prior, Barack Obama, who's African American, George Bush, they gave them money for 2 years for black colleges. Then they had to reapply. Trump said 10 years. Look, man, people don't have to like the guy, but his policy, first, second step back, and all that, opportunity zones, that affected minorities, man. It didn't affect the rich white man. The Democratic Party is that of the celebrities. Look, they brought Oprah out, Jay-Z, Beyonce to lecture us how stupid we are to do this, to do that. But it went a different way because you can't bet against God, man. I keep telling people, you don't have to be a Bible pusher. Don't ever bet against God. He made a man, he made a woman. That's the way that it is. If you feel that there's something in between there that you're a part of, whether it's transgender, homosexuality, I'm a libertarian more. I don't care what you do. God bless.
How come in like science class and biology class and stuff like that, growing up through grade school, how come how come back then we didn't hear about all these other genders? Awesome. There were only 2 genders, no? Like male, X, Y. I thought there were only 2 genders. I didn't know there were 19,000.
Well, look, I was in a church one time at a funeral, right? And there was a pastor there who was, he was a gay guy. He was a reverend pastor, whatever. And we were talking, and he started lecturing me. No, but yeah. He started lecturing me about how, I've met women, lesbian women pastors. I don't care about none of that. Whatever you want to do sexually, that's your prerogative. Have fun.
Why should it matter to you or me where people are going to put their private parts? You know what I'm saying?
Well, why? That's what I'm trying to tell you, though, bro. That's the whole thing. The thing is, that's the difference. Where I believe, look, the Republican Party used to be that of a country club, right? They didn't want to go into the neighborhoods. Trump redefined the whole thing, turned it around. Now they are the party of the working man and woman, not just white men, Spanish, Asian, Black,
honestly,
Jews, Muslims.
It's
He got the largest Muslim vote. Come on,
the
man.
middle
And
class
what did Barack
is like
Obama
the
say?
Republican class.
What did Obama say, bro? Oh, remember the Muslim ban? Nobody wants to hear that shit no more, man. We're not stupid. We can see with our own eyes, man. And again, if it would have turned the other way, I would be here saying, I hope she does a good job. She's my president, and God bless. I don't sit here and need to call people all kinds of derogatory names. And they do that shit to us because they feel that we're stupid. We're white, older, uneducated men.
Garbage.
I've followed politics my whole life. Frank Rizzo used to come to my house, man, as a kid. I watched his gameplay.
Not the Frank Rizzo from the Jerky Boys.
No, Frank Rizzo, the mayor of Philadelphia, used to come to my house.
Oh, never mind.
He was a tough son of a gun, man.
Hey,
Lance
33.
Well, if you ever come to Harrah's in Philly, let me know. I'll meet you over there in Chester.
Hey,
my mom,
Lance,
God rest her soul.
Who you guys
I went up to see
weekend? The Steelers.
I went to. I don't know, man. Who do you like?
No, I was asking Lance who the Steelers got this weekend. Jets play the Cardinals. Who's Philly got?
Barbie, I'm trying to find out what happened. I don't know, but I trust whatever you say. I trust your judgment because I know you're going to tell. Mike's a good dude, Mike Ball, man. I don't know. Maybe his show got sabotaged. I don't even know, but I know Mike can handle it. He's a smart individual, man.
Is that in or near Charlotte?
No, Mike's in Alabama.
No, I was talking to Lee Lance and
Tiffany.
They said they were at the casinos in Carolina.
Lance, I went. I got a good friend of mine, man, in Winston-Salem. If I ever go up that way, I'll look you guys up. My dad, I went to see last night. He's doing pretty good, man. They gave him soup. He had a blockage. They had to get some stuff out. So I'm hoping he can come home soon. It's a disgrace what they're doing to my father. He's a veteran. They want to put him on this Palatine care to where I can't send him to the hospital no more if there's an emergency. They just basically set you up to die.
Not even slowly. They want to keep taking
Michael Mormar, God bless, brother.
They want to keep taking your ability to. It's messed up. They're trying to take matters into their own hands, you know.
Hermano, ¿qué pasó?
Hey, Carlos. What it do, brother? I feel you on that coffee. Got my last shot right here.
Thank you, Steve. I'm going to tell you right now. People rejected that shit, man. And here's the thing, Steve. Yo, it's not even that you can have a sex change in your kid. Say Kingston's son's 10. If he wanted to do something like that. In certain states like Minnesota, Tampon Tim, if you don't agree with that, you getting away, you get locked up.
So, Code, real quick.
How dare you interfere?
So, you can't drink till 21. You can't use tobacco until 18. But you can cut your testicles off at 11. That's straight, right?
Thank you, Carney's right. I appreciate it. All you guys, man. It means a lot.
Does that sound about right?
6 hours.
So you could drink at 21. You can smoke at age 18. But, age 8 or 9, you could cut your testicles off, right?
I mean, the thing is this, though. It's not even that clear. It's the bottom line is that if you want to do something. Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like that they'll come and console your kid without you even being present. They'll tell you to do whatever you want.
With Elon's son.
How about this? How about Kamala? You know why she lost the election? I'm going to tell you 2 reasons. Number 1, convicted felons and sex changes. She was so proud of that. Number 3 reasons. Number 2, she locked more minorities up than any other presidential candidate in history. Maybe more than any attorney general for minor drug offenses. Number 3, the soundbite on The View. Would you do anything different? All she had to say was, you know what? We made some mistakes. I'm learning. I learned from stuff. I'm going to do better. But when people are narcissists and they're ignorant, look, some say Trump's that way. That Trump won't, but at least Trump became one with the people. He brought the middle class, the working party to the Republican Party. And, she could have just did those 3 things different, or even that one soundbite from The View. Just say, yo, we made mistakes. But she couldn't do that because she has the elites. She thought this was in the bag. They always do. Bring out Oprah. What does Oprah do? She's from Chicago. She hasn't done nothing. Have you seen Chicago crime rates? What has Obama done? Nothing. All these big heavyweights. Beyonce didn't even perform. What does all that shit, the endorsements, none of that shit matters, man. People are hurting. People are financially struggling in this country. They're watching their kids with the the transgender shit thrown down their neck. If you're an adult, you want to do that, fine. No kid under 18 should be subjected to that shit. And if a kid wants to do that,
what do they say all the time? Oh, when it comes
up to his parents, man,
things are important things. Or even they say like the average male doesn't fully develop their brain until 25. So how are you going to let an 11-year-old kid or some young kid, think he's this?
Because Kingston
he wants to do this,
because they look at it as a voting block, man. Everything that they do is calculated, man. They look, and here's the deal. Whoever thinks that I'm lying or not right, they had the office for 4 years. What did they do? They ran this country to the ground. Go look at how much money we owe. Go look at the GDP. Go look at the gas prices. Go look at the food prices. Do you know that 70% of all the foods in the supermarkets
are banned in other
or
countries,
illegal in other countries? Yes. They don't care, man, because they know that they're going to make money with cancer, the doctors. Like, not everybody has money for stem cells. Not everybody has the money to get the proper care. Some people, unfortunately, like us, still have to see a regular doctor and pray for a better result. And a lot of people cannot comprehend that because it's, how did he win? They're so blown away that this was in the bag than to be humble and understand. No, I thought, look, anything could happen. I mean, I knew he was going to win, but
I heard a funny quote. Somebody was like, you know what? The win was
21 now. You could smoke.
The win was too big, or the win was too big to rig, or something funny like that.
God bless.
Right. Someone was saying that went to Vietnam. Oh, so, like I go over to Vietnam and fight my life off, for all this time. Not only am I not welcomed back when I get home back to my country, but I can't even walk down the street and freaking drink a beer because the drinking age might have been 21 back then. So you could be 18 years old fighting in Vietnam, and you can do that. But when you get back to the streets of America, you can't even walk down and enjoy a beer.
Look at this.
Fight in war. You're old enough to go fight in war. Not old enough to have a beer or two. Come on.
But let me break this down though, because let me put it to you in a different way. What is the mantra? What is the mantra? Our message to the youth? You can do anything you want to do. Believe in what you want. And really, that's why we have 2 ears, 2 eyes, and 1 mouth. Because you're supposed to watch, listen, and shut up. You only speak when you're supposed to speak. But that went out the window. It became now with them. This is another reason why they lost. If you don't vote for me, then you're not good. You're a piece of shit. You're a racist. You're a demagogue. If you vote for Trump, rather than listen to the American people, they're still so bent on selling this pipe dream that we're stupid, we're uneducated, we're racist. Man, listen, I was the first
that turned
person
out to not really work since Trump got in. And if they want to keep doing that, they're just wasting their time. And, what did we hear the last 3 election terms? Oh, I'm just voting for less of the 2 evil, less of the 2 evil. Well, if that's the case and you know that, why don't you guys present a candidate that people can actually get behind? Like you said, she didn't even get 1 vote. She was positioned there. And people say, oh, she had only 3 or 4 months to campaign. I think she had 4 years and 3 months to campaign. She could have been campaigning during her VP. So
let me put it simple. I'll put it a different way to everybody in here. Kingston, if you worked the job for 3.5, 4 years, you underperformed, you didn't get nothing done, your agenda didn't even get passed. I mean, does that get promoted to president, or do you get fired or laid off? I mean, how do you get propelled up to another position when you failed? You didn't do shit. You didn't even go to the border.
I would probably be demoted. I would probably be demoted and get a less position, or they would figure out how to get my ass out of the door because I'm not being productive. So,
At the end of the day, let me ease all your mind. The country's going to go on. We corrected itself. The country corrected itself. And look at the people who voted for him. I'm so sick of hearing just white people. It's diverse. And whether you like it or not, man, we as a people, if you want to add to the problem, keep running your mouth. If you want to be part of the solution, just move on, man. It's life, man. It's like, look, you've got another shot in another 4 years. Come back. What are you rolling dice over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot something.
Yeah. I didn't get to show you this, man. This is from a thing I did, man. A Marine dude gave me this joint, man. Look at this coin. Toys for Tots.
Oh,
Marine.
that's neat.
Yeah, I didn't go this year. Was this? They had it this weekend in Philly. I didn't go though.
What?
To the toy run. I've been to everything my whole man. It's just too much, man. It's becoming too it's a good thing for the kids, but it's more about like what clubs show up and all, man. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, it gets away from the main purpose, you know, kind of it becomes a bit of a sideshow.
Yeah, and you know what?
See, now, listen, I love I love the Make-A-Wish thing that you do. But if you could choose to do the Make-A-Wish thing or choose to, you know, you go and get all the gifts instead of bringing them to Make-A-Wish, you put them in like a big cart and you go through like a children's cancer center. And then you see, oh, that's a young kid. Let me give them a football. Or you could kind of customize what toys you give to certain kids. You give like that would be cool if we could go spend a few minutes in hospital rooms and actually give out customized toys, you know?
Here's the problem with that, though. The reason why they do it the way they do it and why people don't just run to a hospital and do that.
Most of those got to be cleared and be a normal person.
Yeah, not only that, though. You have so much infection and disease. Some of these kids are on life breathing machines and they can't have any room for error. But I did look into that, and it's actually the thing with Make-A-Wish. What I love about that so much more, I love them all, and I would love to one day once I start this foundation
thing, and it has a lot of already organized stuff with it.
Well, I bet. not yeah. I mean a little bit of that, but the main thing is too that the kids that are there are not necessarily all gonna, you know, be unalived. They're fighting and they're all happy because the Make-A-Wish, they're going to be granted a wish. Any kid that goes in there, whatever the wish is. That's what they call it. It's like, okay, you have a wish to be healthy. Maybe you have a wish you want toys. Maybe you have a wish you want to smile. I don't know. But that's what I really like, the way that they designed that thing. Hey, Todd J, God bless. Oh, really? Your bike went down? Damn, sorry to hear that. I've been there, bro. 45 miles an hour. That's no joke. But at the end of the day, man, if you're a good person, you can't fake it to be a bad person. If you're a nasty person, any real smart individual can see that. And I think, like, you know, with this election, people got cocky, man. And they just automatically assumed something was going to go their way. Think, what did the polls tell us? He's losing. It's not even it's close. It's close. Man, that was a landslide, bro.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I don't want to alienate nobody. I mean, there's a lot of people who won't come here because of, you know, what we talk about. But it doesn't matter.
That sucks for them.
I believe that it's what's right. I mean, if you look at the referendum on the last 4 years, the biggest thing was, I'm telling you, if she would have got in, I believe that we would not. You heard the soundbite. How dare you say Merry Christmas? Did you ever see that? She said young people are stupid.
Damn, it's actually getting warm. Oh.
Hold on.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that Elon seems to kind of be lined up, you know, to help out, and he's just a smart dude, you know, and he runs those obviously big companies. So I think he's got a lot of great ideas, and I think he's got a lot of good things that he could put in place, and he's going to be. And that's the thing. Trump knows how to build a team. He knows how to build things and construct.
Well, how come nobody's talking?
You get the right people to kind of get the right, you know, they delegate, and he gets the people to delegate. And people.
Well, hold on. Let me say this. And this is one thing that to all the women out there on the left that say Trump hates women. What did he just do? This isn't monumental. He just hired the first woman secretary She's going to be his secretary, whatever you call that. He's going to be his
Secretary of State or
no, the staff.
The person who speaks for him sometimes.
What's the name? The staff secretary, whatever the hell you call that. The first woman ever. I'm just, but this is one of the reasons why I couldn't vote for her. Never. And this is what the Democrat, John F. Kennedy was a Catholic. They love God. This woman don't like it. Her words, not mine. Can you see that, Kingston?
Yeah.
You ready? Listen to this.
Wow.
Only when they cleared that debt did we give them DACA status. And now we're talking about taking it away. It is morally wrong. And when we all sing happy tunes and sing Merry Christmas and wish each other Merry Christmas, these children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
You hear that?
Nothing surprises me anymore, bro.
I mean, the thing is, though, that's her words, man. That's not mine. So, like I said, I don't have to wish her harm. You're right, Todd. We all need to come together. I hear her crying. You guys don't talk about bacon and bald eagles. Oh, man.
What's up with you this weekend? You got any good plans or anything going on? Code, what's on Code's agenda?
I think I have the grandkids on Saturday night. Friday night. Oh, Sunday I got a party to go. My buddy's kids. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, all I'm trying to do is pass a good message, man. And I want people, you don't have to like me or anything, but all I say to people is do the history for yourself, man. Look into your own book or whatever the hell you want to call it and see that, look, I'd rather see people make their own decision than follow somebody else's lead. And that's the thing that I don't like what just took place. Everything was supposed to fall in line as if people didn't have their own voice. And it went a different way. And they got it wrong again. 2016, they got it wrong. I don't want to talk 2020. That was a perfect way to do what they did with the COVID. I knew that shit was going to go. And I never said Biden wasn't my president. He was. But, we have to realize it's over and done with now. Trump's the president. He's going to be. What can we do now to heal the country and get back together? Keep pointing
how can we build on it and how can we move forward?
Take accountability.
People trying to throw monkey wrenches in there to stop progress, kind of like they've done in past terms. But, it's just time to, boom, wash our hands, huddle up, figure out the game plan, and, let's kick the ball off and start this thing,
Sandwich. But, and it's crazy, Steve, because you don't even want to talk like that. But the way they talk to us, man, I've been being called the last 10 years since 2016. They ripped the Trump sign out. They called me racist. And here's the funny thing. Before he ran for office, he was great. Everybody loved him. He was with Oprah. He was with Howard Stern. They all loved him. Then they became the elite with the money, the control, the power. And this guy said, look, I was a part of this shit my whole life. I'm done. You guys are a joke. And when he changed to Republican, he changed the whole dynamic in the landscape, man. And the optic of all this looks crazy. Hi, Donna Lee. God bless. And you know who else I like? Shannon came by yesterday, man, and spoke to her mind, and I like that, man. Yes.
Oh,
I believe
my son's baseball coach is having big party over at his house tomorrow. So my son and I are heading over there. So that should be cool.
Oh, that's what's up. What kind of party?
I don't know, just like a baseball team party. But I'm sure I'll meet some new people and get introduced to some new people. Looking forward to that.
How about the single moms? Any single moms over there?
There's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple really, really good looking ones.
Well, maybe you need to start, getting a conversation started. Mm-hmm. But not you're what's the name? Your state over in Connecticut went left, so you might have to retain your liberal.
Yeah, we always been that way. That's why it probably makes it tough for certain people in certain states to even come out and vote, because you already know your state is like 70% blue, 30% red, but you still got.
I don't know. They told us that look at how good even in California, man. I mean, he didn't do bad there. Look what he did in New York, bro. He lost last time by 20. This time he lost by 10 points. You know how hard it is to do that in New York?
Yeah, I've seen the margins start, getting closer and closer together.
The gap was closing.
Which is a good sign, and it's great seeing different groups of people that either feel left out, not included, screwed over, messed with.
Amen.
The Amish population, the uneducated white folk like you and I. People just said enough's enough. They came out and did what they had to do, and time to huddle up and move forward, man. That's it.
The thing is, with people,
really only so much you can say and keep going on, because a lot of this is kind of repetitive, and we've seen all this in 2016. So
I think that to change the topic a little bit, I think that this fight's going to be nice, man, with Tyson and Jake Paul. I wish they were using bigger gloves.
See, I just wish it wasn't on Netflix, because it makes it even seem more, staged, or like that. There's like
Oh, she's in the UK. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I watched a lady from the UK. She was laughing. She was like, look at the people in the US. They're all crying over this loss of the election. She was like, you people need to grow up. The people have spoken and they want Donald J. Trump. Get over it, man, you bloody bastards.
See,
I was dying. Bro.
I like hearing people from Canada's perspective on what they view, because they're our neighbor and they're kind of in it too, but they're not like included, but they're able to see it for what it is and not have any like personal ties to it. So they tell it how it is without any bias. And it's nice hearing opinions from other country leaders and this and that. I even saw Putin get up on the podium and say, President Trump said he wants to end the war with us in Ukraine. And that's very good news. I'm all open ears. So imagine if that could get squashed in like the first, few.
Of course he's going to say that. He's got like a couple thousand North Korea soldiers fighting his war in Ukraine. But the Ukraine war, let me just say this, because I don't want to offend people. Go look at the history of Ukraine, from the Nazi military, and this is fact, to the trafficking of young women. I mean, giving them all this money for what? Why is it so important for us to keep fighting this war?
It's almost like that guy Zelensky wants to kind of stay in it, it's in a weird sense,
Todd's always got good points, man.
Hold on, go back to the previous comment that she said about a reaction. Interaction is an action that will cause a reaction, and that will cause a chain reaction, and that's the ripple effect. So keep the love wave going, and let's rock this world together, family. Very well said, girl.
Yeah, bro. Of course they want to end it. Remember what he said before? Thank you, Donna Lee. And thank you for your vote, because, not your vote, your support, because I'll tell you what.
Hey, Donna, where in the country might you be?
Yeah, and we're not those people over here. We're not gloating, man. I'm not saying I have the Dems. All I'm saying is, the country has spoken. They nominated white, black, Spanish. Every dynamic voted for this guy. Let him have his mandate. Do what he's got to do. If he fails, I'll be the first one to call him out.
Jimmy Kimmel crying the other night on live?
Here goes Jimmy Kimmel, the Man Show. He's another fraud. Hold on. Wait.
Not funny. Oh. Man, I'm still laughing about that video I saw where I said it last time to Steve Easy, but because I know he said he's Irish, but the Irish Rolex is the I don't know. That shit was funny. Irish Rolex. You got your Irish Rolex on.
Hold on.
So what do you think the result of the Jake Paul Tyson fight will be? And do you know what the rules are to it? Is it 6 rounds, 10 rounds, 2 minutes?
Yeah, man, there's no knockout rule.
What?
There's all 14-ounce gloves. Nixon, they fight with 8-ounce gloves, not 14s.
So they're gonna be kind of like this, like
Hold on a second.
with pillows, basically.
Where the frick? Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna hurt this guy. Yeah, this is the first jersey I bought my son. Like, 6-month-old. That's a sick little Jets shirt, right?
What?
No, just a Jets shirt. Like a little kid's one. I think I showed this before. I got Heisman Trophy winner Charlie Ward's autograph because I got this award. They only
There you go. To all you Jimmy Kimmel fans out here who want to love him, think he's great. And here's Jimmy Kimmel. This is what he's really about. Don't forget, people.
Organization of Men. Satirically? Question mark. The Man Show ran for 6 seasons, but Kimmel and Carolla departed after the 4th. The last 2 seasons were hosted by Doug Stanhope and Joe Rogan, which honestly sounds like it could work. Now, watching all 6 seasons, 117 episodes, 40 plus hours of The Man Show sounds exhausting. So because Jimmy Kimmel was recently under fire for some old content that was dug up. Ironically,
There you go. That it is right there. There it is, people. Mr. Blackface Jimmy Kimmel making fun of African Americans. That's the guy that's the voice that everybody listens to out there, right?
That's Jimmy Kimmel dressing up.
That's Jimmy Kimmel dressed up in blackface, bro.
Wow. Yo, yeah. Karl Malone is a bad guy. He actually was in the NBA and he impregnated like a 13 or 14-year-old girl.
Argo.
And
nah, man, my dad's in the hospital. I've been just focusing on that, man, trying to get him out of here. Get him back home.
You need to if he's ready to roll, you got to get him out of there soon before he comes down with ammonia or some bullshit.
You're in New England, huh?
Yeah, I'm a Jet.
Damn. At the end of the day, though, bro, it is kind of refreshing to see the American people stand up. And one thing I will say, though, about 2020, I will say one thing. I do not believe that Joe Biden got more votes than Barack Obama. I don't believe that.
You can.
Dressed up in whiteface, yeah.
Pussies. Back to back. Back to back.
I got to find my champion thing. I don't know where it's at.
Let me show Steve Easy my piss mug.
Your what?
This is my piss mug right here.
Your piss mug?
Yeah, it's the little Patriot piss mug.
You hate the Patriots. That's right. Thank you, Todd. I just want him to come home, man. I told him, it's sad watching this shit, man. It makes you realize how important life is, though, and appreciate that shit. It'd be cool to catch a Sats game and Patriots game with y'all. Yeah. Socks. Where we get the socks? Wait, hold up. Where the White Sox come in at? Where'd that come from?
I was going to say, your dad must be very feel accomplished and proud to see you, do what you do and what you have been doing and being the family man that you are and being the glue to your family.
I mean, I was the F up in the family. I got in trouble, man. 95, I got in trouble. I was stupid, man, and I didn't rat, so I became a felon. So, it is what it is. I changed my life, man. I mean, I'm not perfect, but, I feel that, look, you might be able to trade it in for a Jets mug.
I already got too many of them.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? So what are you going over there this weekend?
What's that?
Your buddies out?
Our head baseball coach. He's also the all-star coach too, which is good. But they're having a little party tomorrow, so I'm going to bring my son over there, rub some elbows, and hang out for the afternoon.
Well, at the end of the day, man, all I'm trying to do is keep a positive movement going. All these beautiful people in here, man. I really do. Hope
we got something really good going here, man. And this is ground.
Yeah, we got some good people. yeah, I'm gonna I gotta get rocking and rolling soon. Don't leave yet, but to everybody out there, man, I want to say, man, like in the title, there are friends, there's family, and then there's friends that become family. Just because somebody is family don't always mean that they're gonna be there to support you in every way or they're gonna have your best interest. Sometimes a friend that you know can be more like family, man. So just watch, pay attention, man. And look, the best thing I can tell anybody to do, if you're unsure of something you don't know, rather inject yourself in a conversation, do your research, then inject yourself. Norwegian guy, God bless, brother.
Hey,
Yo,
Chris.
Bliss, that squirrel with the Donald Trump hair. Oh my God, yo, she has a squirrel video with Donald Trump hair.
No shit. That's so funny.
But no, seriously,
Hey, what's up, guy?
Todd,
That's
you always got a
right.
good message.
I
man.
tell my son one of the two most important things are the time that you have and the memories you make with the time you have with your loved ones. I mean, that is all I think about now that my dad is gone. Is my great childhood.
It's crazy because you just brought that up. I thought that last night when I saw my dad in a hospital bed. I was like, man, you know, every day when I wake up, I come down, I got to make sure he's there. But I'm like, man, there's going to be a day when he's not going to be there, man. And he's not there yet. I told him last night, and I told him again, you know, I want to get you home, but what can you do, man? Like, you know, I just lost my mother 6 months ago, and now he's in there and he's having a hard time. But look, it's in God's hands, man. I'm thankful for the time that I've had, the memories I've had, and I don't want to count them out, but the way they treat my father, who's a veteran, is very disgraceful, distasteful, and ignorant, man. And you know, I'm going to tell you something right now. Why I'm doing this stuff about why I voted for Trump, if you really want to know why, we have nurses that come to this house. I'm not going to say who or what, but since my father, the Trump sign on the lawn and knowing who he voted for, this man's 83 years old, is a veteran. They asked him who he's voting for, and the care for my father has declined since then. It's almost like they put a resistance up.
Wow.
Here, give me that.
Too early for gushers, sweetie.
Yeah, how'd you know? Look.
I know everything.
My daughter gets these ones. She gets these ones with none of the dye or I don't know what they are. It's supposed to be healthy.
That's so funny.
But you know, my thing is I'm glad to have my father as long as I have, man, because you know, he's taught me so much. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys reach out. It means a lot. But I'll tell you, man, the nurse asked who he's voting for, and he said Trump. And
yeah, you feel like things have kind of.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of resistance. One lady didn't show up for 2 weeks. And, you know, I don't even want to be that guy, man. Like, I'm not that guy. I don't want to look. I believe everybody has a right to feel the way they do. But when you have a job and your job is healthcare,
especially healthcare, you know, it's like, oh my God, it's like,
Chicky, my brother.
Hey,
that's
Chicky.
Another guy I love. I love this dude, man. It's my bro right here. He's always reaching out. I always reach to him. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. I have the memories. Like Chicky did a great thing, man. I should have listened to him more.
That's a really nice photo. I don't want to assume, but that's a really nice little photo, you know, right there. That's cool, man. I love seeing people with their kids and their, you know.
Chicky, when you talk about it, when you talk about a guy who's Italian like me, who comes from the same background, the respect, the family, what it means to him, faith. He told me, do more videos of your mom because he did a lot with his mom.
Wow.
And I did. I'm just not going to share them because I just don't feel right with that. But the stuff I'm about to do with my dad, you know, I really want him to start voice. I think this is, if any time, more for him to voice his opinion. Yeah, you know, sure. Because he might have Mike Ball, what's up, brother?
There he is.
Mike, what happened on your show, man? I'm getting bits and pieces the other night, the Diamond Effect. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, they were talking about it.
I see they had a lot of people up there.
They were talking about it on CNN. It was on the ticker. It said Mike Ball and company.
It was the big story on Joe Scarborough today, Morning Joe. Mike Ball has the diamond.
Friction over frickin'.
Mike, it's all right, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend that when I was in your chat yesterday in the beginning, I don't think you were talking about it then, maybe after, but I'm not going to ask you to repeat it, brother. I'll take your word for it. How about Alabama voting 52 points for Trump, dude?
Wow, good. Let's go.
Look, at the end of the day, man, I try to mimic. Like, if I could look at Mike Ball. When I seen his show the other day with 65 people, I said it yesterday when he wasn't here. That, to me, man, that's what my life's about. I like seeing other people, do good. And like, I've never been
prosper and grow. And, I'm all about it, too. I'm like, I'm like the hype man, like, with my group of friends and shit, like, I'm happier seeing, like, I don't know, man. I just love seeing people do well, and I love comeback stories. I'm trying to kind of write my own, I guess you could say. And
you're doing good, bro. I remember when you wouldn't even come up here before. You wouldn't even want to come on live. You're doing good too, man. And don't remember, man, your father is in you. No, Diddy, you know what I'm talking about. Everything you say here, you gotta watch.
Everybody tells me, I'm a big extension.
You're a product of that, man. Don't ever forget that. And number two,
it's given me a big sense of purpose since he's been gone. It's been tough. It's been hard. It's been very rough, but
reality's a mother
it's probably
humper.
Been the most growth I've had in this amount of time, like.
Well, that's why you got to stay with it. Hey, Steve, I'm going to tell you right now, you brought this up, so I'm going to talk to all my brothers in the clubs. It's not that I couldn't be a 1%er. It's not that I couldn't be in a club. It's not that I never thought that I couldn't do it. I just had to really, really deal with family and stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, I do agree with that. I know a lot of 1%ers over here in Philly, and I'll say it loud. Bunch of clown-ass MFers. They talk tough. They ain't tough. They act like it's not about, like, all the guys out there, the older guys,
tough.
They act like Mike Ball. Respectful.
Never were varsity athletes.
No, but if you can't give 110% to a club, you shouldn't even get in the middle of that shit. Number one. Number two, I don't like gossip.
Did you see that soccer player in another country get struck by lightning and die?
Mike, that's a perfect example because that's my whole point of today. Stop thinking these people that are next to you that are seriously hating on you and not cheering you on, they're not your friends, man. And that's the truth. But look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of good bikers out there. There's a lot of good 1%ers, no percenters, a lot of good vet clubs out there. There's actually a ride, I think Sunday or Saturday, for a guy who has ALS. But over here, it's different in Philly, man. It's political, but it's not. It's like you could see two guys hanging out from different sets, different bike clubs or different areas, and that's okay. But the minute you talk to somebody, there's problems. Or you got these guys that put a vest on and they think that the vest, now all of a sudden there's some kind of super threat, some serious tough guy. Look, respect is respect, man. I don't care if you got a cut on or if you don't. You don't give me respect, you disrespect me, try to put your hands on me, I'm going to treat you just like another human being. That's why I don't live like that, bro. I don't treat people with anything with the highest regard and respect because it is a lot of guys in clubs. I mean, it's a lot of sacrifice, man, but to me, I just think in Philly, it's very confused over here. And, if you're in that life, God bless you, But I just think that just because somebody didn't do it or get that Pax or that diamond doesn't mean that they're not, one of them guys. I just think that I think it's better when you put other things first and not because the brand of a club is what it's about. It's not one person. Too many guys go in there thinking, I'm going to change the club. No, you're not. Make it about the brand. Yeah, hey, Mike, I was just going to say that, man. If it wasn't for your good looks, bro, I don't know what you'd be doing. You chick magnet, damn straight, man. Nah, there's a bunch of good dudes over there at Mike Ball, man. I love seeing this chat with 60-some people, man. That makes me happy. And people say why? Because he's a good dude. It's my boy, man. I like to see that. And then I'm watching his blueprint. If you notice, I've been changing the show a little bit. I'm watching, I'm taking notes because I want to get eventually this show to a different dynamic to where we can talk about things, topics, Now, I got to learn how Mike does it because I don't know how he's still monetized. If I play 10 seconds of a video, I'm demonetized. I can't, I guess the commentary. At the end of the day, though, I'm just a real human being, man. I'm not fake. I am who I am. You either like me, you don't. And I believe there's a lot of real dudes here, man. And to all my brothers in Philly that sit in the bushes and still love me, all the bikers, I love you guys, man. Yeah, I don't know how you do it, brother, because I've tried to do that. I've never been successful.
I'm still here. My internet was cutting out.
Kingston, your neighbors found out that you voted for Trump, and now they're hacking your signal.
Nah, usually when I go from inside to outside, if I still got my Wi-Fi on, it's all messed up. Nah, my neighbors all been living around us for a long time. You know what you should do?
Dude, man.
Yo, did you ever see the video where people keep stealing this guy's Trump signs? So he sets one up that has like the electric shock on it. And the dude was getting, stunned.
It was funny because back in the day, I'll show you pictures one day. I used to have a Honda Accord with a very big stereo system. I had 910 woofers in there. The whole back seat was amplifiers. But I used to go to car shows and all that. But there was a guy that was a stereo installer, and people would go in the bathroom, his bathroom. They wouldn't lift up the seat. He had a bathroom in the shop that was designated for him, that people would go in there and they would treat it like shit. So he started rigging up firecrackers. As soon as you lift the seat up, pop! Oh, that was great, dude. I seen guys jump, hit the wall, fall back. I seen people almost cry. Oh, it was great, man. It was great. Kingston's freezing up over there. Is he all right? Yeah, we are in a different light, man. But you know what? The good thing about light is that if you look at it for real and look at it straight on, man, you'll see very different versions. You'll see light, lighter, darker, brighter, sunnier, not sunnier, yellow, blue. There's always a variety, man.
Yo, if any other subs are in the tri-state area or only an hour or two from Philly, maybe try to come meet up with us over that weekend, December 13th through the 17th.
Steve, I will tell you this. There's only a couple dudes from my area that had stereo systems. One dude I used to be cool with. He had a Geo Tracker with 418s in it. Another dude had 612s in a Mustang. I had 910s. Another dude I know had a vet with.
Want to play some prison ball?
No. What's that? Oh, prison ball, yeah.
So you want to play some prison ball?
I love the systems. But I do got to get rocking and rolling, man. I got to call my dad. I got to call the nurse. I got to do a ton of shit. People, man, hit that like button. If you like it, share, whatever you want to do. I'll be back here Monday again.
Hit the like button.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Oh, I see you with, what do you got, Jordans on your feet? Are they Jordans?
Yeah, old ones.
11, 13, what are they? Jordan 11s?
The number. I thought you meant what size are they?
Nah, I wear an 11.
No, these are the Jordan 7.5. So,
okay.
I think they might be 11 or 13s.
Thanks, Steve, for coming by. I appreciate you. But everybody, man, stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest, man. Go check out Mike Ball. I mean, from what I hear, I'm not into men. They say he's the best looking dude on YouTube. I'm not into that. I like women, but to each his own. Now, Mike Ball's a great dude. Go check him out. Everybody have a great day. God bless, man. Love yourself. Look in the mirror. Be confident, not cocky. And raise these kids with some kind of, not to be little, fragile. God bless everybody. Have a great weekend, man.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I think Code and I are going to try to put a Veterans Day.
A what? I don't know what happened, bro.
I don't know. I'm cutting in and out, but
go ahead. Say it now. What'd you say? God bless everybody.
Have a good weekend.